Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I am reviewing the campaign from the video game Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. To make a long story short, this is my favorite Call of Duty campaign. It is so much fun. My previous favorite campaign was Call of Duty Black Ops, the first Black Ops. But this one has managed to top it. Which is interesting because this campaign is actually a direct sequel to BO1's campaign, taking place between BO1 and BO2. I remember that my dad told me he saw a trailer for this game and he thought it was a movie. Which I thought was funny because it's just the kind of movie he'd like. It's a spy thriller, it's set in the 80s, it's got, cool characters doing their espionage thing, and, he's really into that kind of movie, and I like that kind of movie too. And now it's in a video game, and it's so much fun to play. Alright, I've only got 2 complaints about this campaign, so I might as well toss them out real quick. First of all, for the majority of the campaign, you play as a customizable character known as Belle. The only problem I had with this is that you could actually set the gender of your character, and there's an option for non-binary. I believe there are only 2 genders, male and female, and if I was in charge, I would have had those 2 options only, male and female. I personally picked a male character. Then my only other complaint after that was that there was a recurring crash in the game in a later campaign mission, but as soon as I turned off ray tracing in the settings, that crash just stopped. Alright, so now that I've got my complaints out of the way, let's just dive into why this campaign is so much fun to play. But yeah, if you are playing this game on the Xbox Series X like I was, consider turning off ray tracing in the settings, because it actually didn't just crash the game, it actually shut down the Xbox, and I don't know what was going on. But anyway, once I turned off ray tracing, haven't had the issue since. Let's see. Also, I might as well note, I played my first playthrough on regular difficulty. Today, I actually started my veteran playthrough to get to the achievement. That's beside the point. While, like I mentioned, you play as Belle for the majority of the campaign, you also do get to play some missions as Alex from Black Ops 1. Alex is actually my second favorite Call of Duty character behind Tank Dempsey, the Primus version, because, Primus Tank Dempsey is really cool. And interesting, those 2 characters are both Marines. Alex and Tank are both Marines. Anyway, moving on. You get to play as Alex in both side missions and a couple of the mainline campaign missions, and it's really cool just to see Alex, and Frank is also back. That actually brings me into one of my other points. This game does feature some side missions. If you remember, in my Why I'm Pumped for Campaign video, I talked about how the 2 most unique Call of Duty campaigns were Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and the campaign from Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Black Ops 2 was unique because it had the decisions you can make and get different endings, and Infinite Warfare was unique because it had side missions. Black Ops Cold War actually has both of these things. You do make decisions and you can get multiple endings. Right now I've only gotten the good ending, but I'm going to play it again and get, the other ones. But anyway, so you have the choices, and then this game also has the side missions. So yeah, this is pretty much the most unique Call of Duty campaign we've had. Playing this game, I think the graphics look really cool. I think it's very detailed. I like the art style, the character designs are really cool. But yeah, it's a very nice game to play visually. Alright, so let's talk about characters. This game has a great cast of characters. You have returning fan favorite characters such as Hudson, Frank, Alex, as well as some new characters such as Russell Adler and Agent Park. Something interesting about this campaign is that Alex and Frank, who are arguably the most prominent characters in the Black Ops series, they are kind of side characters in this game. Well, they're not side characters, they are part of this team that... So backing up, the story of the game, this guy named Russell Adler is putting together a team under the supervision of Jason Hudson. And at least I think that Hudson is the supervisor of the team, because Hudson doesn't really go on field ops or anything. Maybe he is subordinate to Adler. Sorry, off track again. Point is, there's a team being put together. They're going after this Russian spy who's got his villainous plan, and you just gotta do cool spy stuff and go on missions and take him down. Now that we discussed that, Frank and Alex are both members of this team. They go on the missions, they fight the bad guys, and they do all that fun stuff. They are also the main characters from the side missions as well. But the real main characters of this game are Belle and Russell Adler. Adler, I'd say, is definitely the star of the show in this game. He is the one who's been hunting the main villain for years on years, and he's the one with some serious motivation. like behind this, and he's also really mysterious, and you know, he's just a really interesting addition to the cast. But that's just interesting that Alex and Frank kind of take a backseat to Adler and Bell, and that's just interesting. Now, Frank and Alex's experience from Black Ops 1 does come into play because the main villain of this game, actually his scheme ties in with the villainous plot of Nikita Dragovich from Black Ops 1. So their experience fighting Dragovich actually does come in handy. So that was interesting. And yeah, they do tie it into Black Ops 1, which is cool. But the story itself is really engaging. It's got some plot twists in there. I'm going to try to keep it relatively spoiler-free in this video. I might do some more videos talking about it. We'll see. I'm thinking about it. But anyway, so the story is well done. It keeps you engaged. I felt like it got a little less engaging towards the end, which is weird because they dropped some big plot twists and set pieces. Like in the middle of the game, you just want to keep seeing what's happening next. Alright, why don't we talk about gameplay? Alright, so the gameplay in this game, in this campaign, it's great. It incorporates elements from multiplayer, such as some of the score streaks are brought over. Like the score streak that is the fire bow, it's just a normal bow in the campaign, and it is so much fun to use. I enjoy using bow and arrows in so many different games, so it's really cool to see that they put it in this campaign. Man, it was fun to use. They also bring the RC car in, and I think if they had any other score streaks you could actually call in. I think you do control a attack helicopter at one point, but anyway, or maybe it was a gunship. But yeah, then of course you have all the other cool stuff like cool guns, sliding, you know, all that fun stuff. Since it's a spy game, this game actually does feature some stealth sections, which is interesting. It fits the theme, and you know, it's always fun doing a little bit of sneaky stuff. But yeah, so why don't I tell you about my favorite mission in the game. This is where we're going to start getting into a little bit of spoilers. So yeah, official spoiler warning here. At one point, they realized that the main villain of this game, he's going after the list of sleeper agents from the first Black Ops game, like the people that were brainwashed. And they're going to this secret hidden facility, you know, a Russian facility, and they're going in to try and extract this mainframe. This is a mission where you do play as Alex, and you and Frank are going in. These two are such a badass team. Like, you know, they're the kind of team where they both have each other's back. They've been through so many missions together, you know, they're brothers in arms. So they're going in through this Russian facility, and there's so much fun to be had in this level. There's parts where you're sliding down icy slopes, you can do some sniping. This is the level that has the bow and arrow. You do some sneaky stuff. At one point, you lose your guns and you gotta go meleeing. And then this level finishes off with a really cool action set piece. So they get to this mainframe, which this is a mainframe from the 60s, so it's huge. They attach it to a helicopter. This facility is multi-level, but there's like a straight shot from the hole in the roof all the way down to this like bottom floor. So they're airlifting this mainframe out of the facility. Meanwhile, Frank and Alex are standing on top of it. You're fighting off bad guys who are on like the different floors you're passing on your way up. And it is so much fun. Also, let's just go ahead and talk about it. If you know me, you know I like movies, TV shows, video games where there is over-the-top stuff, especially in video games. And when I say over-the-top stuff, I mean like explosions, slow-mo, huge action set pieces. I'm talking like, for example, standing on a mainframe being airlifted out while you fight off bad guys, or another cool set piece, you're in a vehicle, you know, fighting bad guys in other vehicles while you're chasing down a moving airplane. It's just, there's tons of stuff like that in here. There's slow motion sequences, there's tons of explosions, and it's just a really fun action adventure thrill ride. Also, there's this really interesting secret I want to talk about, but it is a secret, so official spoiler warning. Now, I actually didn't see this in my game. I actually saw it on a YouTube video by my favorite YouTuber, Noisy Butters. She posted a video of her campaign playthrough highlights, and she actually had this as one of her highlights. There is a secret cave you can find where there are actually zombies in the campaign. Now, this is during a part where it's like in somebody's head, so it's not like officially confirming that zombies is in the same universe, but I think that the new zombie storyline and the campaign are in the same universe. The main reason being that you can play as campaign characters in the zombies mode. Like, you can play as Park and Adler in zombies. Also Woods, but I haven't unlocked him yet. Actually, I haven't unlocked Park yet either. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, you can find zombies in the single-player campaign. That's really fun. And, of course, I'm going to be talking more about the zombies mode in later videos. But right now, we're talking about the campaign. There is one more mission I want to highlight. So again, spoiler warnings. In this mission, you play as a mole in the KGB headquarters. And you got to do some really sneaky espionage stuff. Alright, so it's really unique because, you're not actually doing any fighting or anything. You can, stealth take down people, but you're actually just sneaking around doing spy stuff, and it's really interesting. But the part that really put this over the top is the characters you encounter in this building. So the interesting part is some of the other Russian government officials you encounter. One of them is Lev Kurchenko, who you know as one of the villains from Black Ops 1 and who also reappeared in Black Ops 2. So Lev is still working for the Soviet government, and he's just one of the villains who are there. So that's cool that it ties in with the other Black Ops games. But the interesting appearance is that of Imram Zakhaev. Imram Zakhaev was the villain of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Now, this is not the same version of Imram Zakhaev. This is actually the version of Imram Zakhaev that is mentioned in Call of Duty Modern Warfare from 2019. So, this actually confirms something interesting. This means that the Modern Warfare 2019 game is actually in the Black Ops universe, because Zakhaev being in this game is a crossover between Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War, and Black Ops Cold War is set in the original Black Ops universe. So that means that secretly, Modern Warfare 2019 is a sequel to Call of Duty Black Ops and is a prequel to most of Black Ops 2. Because Black Ops 2 had part in the past, part in the present. That's interesting because now the Black Ops timeline pretty much goes Call of Duty World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops Cold War, Modern Warfare, Black Ops 2, and finishing off with Black Ops 3. So that's interesting. I was really surprised to see this, but there were hints at it. So, throughout the game of Modern Warfare, they've been building up Viktor Zakhaev, the son of Imram Zakhaev, as the new big villain for the Modern Warfare crew to take down. But there were also some Warzone intel missions that suggested a partnership between Viktor Zakhaev and the main villain of Black Ops Cold War. So that's interesting. So we're going to have Viktor Zakhaev as the villain in the modern day games, but we still have Imram Zakhaev here in the, Cold War set game. So yeah, crossovers are fun, and now we have a crossover between Modern Warfare and Black Ops. So yeah, that's cool. Stuff like this is a lot of fun when you're a nerd. It's got action, it's got some cool characters, it's got a good story, it's got those action set pieces. I already said action, I know, but then you've also got some stealth sections. You've just got a variety of situations you're in. You can do some sniping. There's lots of fun with shotguns. You get to do some bow and arrowing. Here's the thing. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is my favorite Call of Duty game. It's got this great campaign. It's got a great zombies mode. It's got a fun multiplayer mode. And it's got a very consumer-friendly business model. Now, saying that, if this game did not have zombies and this game did not have multiplayer, it would still be a great game because of this campaign. This game could have been a standalone campaign-only game. So yeah, Raven Software, I think they did a good job with this game, and I'm looking forward to seeing if they continue the campaign story throughout the seasons like they did with Modern Warfare story, because that would be cool if they did. They probably will, since there's going to be some kind of integration with Warzone, and Warzone has intel missions. So maybe we'll continue finding stuff like that. Oh, here's a pretty big spoiler warning. The main villain of this game actually does not get arrested or killed in this campaign. He's still at large. His plan gets foiled, at least in the good ending. The heroes stop his villainous plan, but he gets away. So, this villain is still out there, so they could continue the story very easily. Alright, thank you for checking out my review of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War's campaign. Feel free to like and subscribe if you feel like it, and have a great day.